I want to show you something. I have 3 different Bibles in front of me. One is the King James Version. 2 of them are the New International Versions. I highlighted Genesis 6 and 9 in all 3 of them. So you would automatically assume, well, I would assume, that the 2 New International Versions would basically read the same. But I'm going to start with the King James, and I want you to see the difference. The letters are very small, but this is in the King James Version. I highlighted it. 6. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament. It divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And so it was. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the mornings were the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And so it was." And then in 10, it says, "And God called the dry land earth." Okay? Remember, that was the King James Version. That was the very first Bible I ever got. Then we move over to a Bible that I actually found in my drawer. It's the New International Version. Let's read that. I highlight it in the exact same place. "And God said, let there be an expanse between the waters to separate water from water. So God made the expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. And so it was. God called the expanse, quote, sky. And there was evening and there was morning the second day. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered into one place, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and gathered the waters he called seas, and God saw that it was good." You don't see a 10. Don't see anything about earth. Let's move on to the other New International Version. Ready for this one? This is the newest one. "And God said, let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water. So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky, and there was evening and there was morning the second day. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and gathered the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good." So they basically and slowly removed the word firmament from the Bible. Can you see why people might be confused? I've always searched what is the best Bible to read, and everybody on this app has said all of them are good. Well, I don't think that's good. I don't like that, how they change the words. Words have meaning. Does anybody have an answer to that question? Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't like that. Do you? And for people like us that say that there's a firmament, we're the ones that get made fun of, right?